Hi everyone, today I'm just going to give you a brief introduction to our newest system, the Domino Base System. For some time now we've wanted to make our own domino system. Lots of people have been asking for it, and we did come up with a design a few years ago, but we shelved it. We wasn't quite happy with it, and now what we've come up with is a system that we're quite happy to put onto our website. And this is a brief introduction to how this all works. So you've got this part, which is based as a big foot for when plunging there, and you've obviously got this part here for when you want to go in the center of your workpiece here for the opposing domino hole. Comes with a nice T-handle. This has been knurled to give it that extra grip, as you can see here. And as you can see, the slight difference here is we've got this little plate here. This allows us to create an alignment system within our extrusion. And this can just turn around easily enough when using the opposing side. Just by a couple of these screws, flipping it around and tightening it back up. So as you can see here, there's a lot of other accessories that come with the kit. And this is it all set up here with the 8 sets that you would get for alignment. So as you can see here, this is for, you know, going down into your panel, and this one's going into the side of your panel here. And this is all done by these are little alignment pins here and here. So when your domino's on, this locates in those holes. These level your domino base here and allows you to plunge down. Like so. And this one is a similar product where it all just lines into your domino here, and that makes it perfectly aligned with the opposing domino hole, like so. And as you can see here, we've got our stops. So these stops, once you've set up your domino fence, this will allow you to have your 65mm here, which is a very exact same size from here, allowing proper support all the way through. And if you're then working with the plunge, and then you're working with different sizes, we've got here 12mm, 15mm, and 18mm. You simply slide these out like so, and slide in the ones that you want to use. This allows you to plunge like so. And as you can see at the end here, we've actually got our stop fitted, which allows that to, you know exactly where to reference it on your and all your boards, knowing that that's at 0. We've also got our shims. So if you're working with 15mm board, using the 12mm setting and the 1.5, this will give you for your 15mm, putting your slot in the center of your board. And if you're using 22mm, you can use our 2mm shim. When you buy the complete system, you can see this will arrive with 8 of these setups. So you can then just attach these wherever you want, making sure this all lines up. And as you can see, the laser markings are all the way around, allowing you to see where this little groove line here is your center part. Okay, and you can align all 4 of these up. Now, if you need more, you can also purchase these separately on our website to allow you to add more into your jig. Now the jig itself comes with a 950 fence, as well as a follow-on fence, which allowing you to go up to 1900mm. So allowing you to do good tall cabinets as well as base cabinets. So how do I put it together? So with your domino in this position here, you can put your domino on and then put your thumb screws in to connect it to your domino. and then you've got that set for your 12mm or 18mm, whichever way you've got it set. Now, if you need to go to 15mm, like I said with the shims, you can just loosen this up, slide your shim in. This will then completely rest up against this edge here so you don't lose your shim. And then you can use it, and then when you're finished with that shim, simply undo and slide that out. And that's the same with using the 2mm. You just need to open up these thumb screws like so. Now, when connecting the domino foot, which we have already released because it's a part that you can use on its own. You don't need to use this complete system. But the difference between this one here is you've got 4 holes. Now, if you want to use the domino base on its own, you can use this set of holes here. This will allow this base to be completely level with the bottom here. But if you're using it with our fence system, you use the second one. And what this does, this brings the base up the 20mm to allow you to use the system like that. And that's giving you support all the way through when you're plunging down, making sure that's at a perfect 90 degrees. And there you go, that's how you connect that up. In our next video, I will demonstrate how all this all goes together and how it works by making a cabinet. But this is just a brief introduction to our system and how it would all go together. Thanks for watching.